Hey guys, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 18 chat.
This is episode 33. We're getting down to the wire here.
We are.
To the wire.
Alright, what is it? Sketch comedy with Carrot Top? Or prop comedy?
No!
I hope not. But anyway, last time.
Nicole nominated Michelle and Korey.
No.
Michelle and Paul.
Oh my god. Okay, we totally missed that in our review session. Yeah. But anyway, Michelle and Paul are up on the block. Michelle's not worried because Paul is like enemy number 1 right now.
Well, James isn't worried either because he's got a side deal with Nicole.
Yeah.
I'm thinking pre-show.
I mean, there's been a lot of talk about it. I don't know. But anyway.
Korey thinks his bribe's gonna solve everything. He's like, don't worry, babe.
Big Brother's gonna tell me how to use it, and I'm gonna get it done.
Yeah, but I mean, even though you offer someone a bribe, doesn't mean they have to take it.
True.
You know, he's... Alright, well, Nicole says, worst case scenario, Michelle cannot win the veto.
Yeah, because in that case, she would have to show her cards and reveal to everybody which side she's really working with.
Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on?
But really, is it going to be Paul and Victor, or is it going to be James and Natalie that they decide to work with?
We'll see.
As of right now, the target is Michelle, because she's not really with either side, or so Nicole says.
She really is, though.
Michelle is definitely with James and Natalie, but okay.
Alright, well, the have-nots this week are Victor and Korey.
You know there's not a lot going on when they bring up the have-nots this late in the season, and this is some Sunday shit. You're showing this on a Wednesday? Get these people's asses out of bed and have them, like, come up with something.
Come on, all the college interns went home. Somebody actually had to do some work this week.
I don't know. But anyway, Victor and Korey are the have-nots, and, you know, all season they've been getting pretty decent have-not food selections, like freaking bread and beans and,
hash
like,
browns.
pie. But this week, it's squid
and seaweed.
Ew! Seaweed not so
I'd be okay
bad.
with the seaweed, but the squid,
I felt so bad though that they had all those like display squids. They gave their lives for this, and then they just threw them away.
I know.
It's sad.
All right, well, time to pick players for the veto. The veto.
Whoa. Okay.
The VMAs.
There's only one person
show.
not playing this week.
Let's just say it. It's Natalie.
Right. But this, you know, this veto draw did cause some controversy because,
Paul got,
he got house guest
choice.
And he decided he wasn't going to pick James or Natalie.
What?
He picked Korey. So then Michelle...
I don't know why that's so damn surprising, because they totally boned him.
You guys freaking voted Victor out last week. Why would Paul want to work? Like, what?
Yeah.
But anyway, Michelle sees this and she's like, oh, I'm the target.
But James is like, this Turkish Sammy is delicious.
That's all he can think about.
Freaking Sammy man.
What happened to that
Where's
hot
your
dog
Sammys?
Sammy? Now it's all about the turkey.
He ate all the hot dogs. Now he's on to the turkey.
What if he had a turkey hot dog?
Oh, shit. His head would explode. All right, well, everybody knows the best case scenario this week is for Victor to win the veto.
For that group, anyway. Because then Victor could save Paul and Michelle. And Nicole would have to put up James or Natalie.
Right.
She's not going to put up Korey.
Well, she could put up Korey, but she's
not going
to.
Yeah, but like if somebody else...
available.
If somebody else uses the veto and Victor is a possible replacement nominee, people are going to be like, what?
Yeah.
If she doesn't put him up.
Why didn't you put up Victor?
Yeah, so they really want Victor to win this competition.
All right, well, this competition was everything.
For Korey, it was a Christmas theme. Yep.
Reindeer in the backyard and
They
those
didn't
cool
have any,
mall dogs.
What?
The cool mall dogs.
Oh yeah, those dogs that you see in the mall, they're like in the little kiosk.
Yeah.
But,
Teddy bears, mall dogs,
the reindeer were so cute. And Paul and Victor were staring at them like,
yeah.
they've never seen reindeer before. Paul didn't even think that they existed. He thought it was like a Christmas thing. Like
Come on.
Like, it wasn't
Christmas
real.
magic?
Yeah.
They didn't take a staple gun and staple those antlers on their heads. All right.
But
so
anyway.
It's Santa's mailroom.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta count everything. Todo limpio.
It's the stay or fold competition.
The first to earn 3 candy canes wins.
Right.
And you earn a candy cane by being the closest to the correct number without folding.
Okay.
If you're the furthest away, you're out.
Right. So Korey was having a really hard time focusing during this competition.
Probably because he has ADHD and he didn't take his Adderall, and he was just like,
They said it was because he's thinking about Christmas. And how
where's
much
the
he loves
lighter
it.
fluid?
No. Okay, his whole face though during this comp was like. Okay.
Instead of,
Yeah, he was a little more excited about it. But anyway, so much for Victor winning this power veto. He was the first one out.
that was awful. Uh-oh, hot dog Sammy.
Yeah.
James was out second. That's good. So Korey decides, you know what? I can't take this anymore. My ADHD is killing me. I gotta get Nicole to win. She's already got 2 candy canes.
He decided he was going to throw it.
Right,
But Michelle also stayed in.
right.
She got that one. But oh my god, when Korey was like, oh, I'm going to put 1 billion.
Yeah.
He like mouthed it to himself and then he was just like,
Yeah.
and then he actually said his answer and Nicole was like, are you serious, Korey? She did not realize what he was doing at first.
You know what? He did it for the wrong reasons, but it turned out right.
No, he did it he was trying to throw it to help Nicole. Like
But
his
he
intentions
thought she
were
was
good.
going to win the point.
Right.
But he had no idea if Michelle, you know.
But
it
she could have
could've
potentially
totally
been
backfired.
out that round
Right.
because Michelle was closer.
Exactly.
So he kept her in the game.
So I'm saying he did it for the wrong reasons. There was no, like, guarantee that he, you know?
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Thank you. Paul totally could have won this thing outright in like 3 rounds, pretty
Well,
much.
not quite, but he was folding every round because he just wanted to play it safe. He wanted to make sure that somebody was going to beat Michelle.
And he was like always the closest or right on the money.
He was, yeah.
Smart guy. All right, so not smart that he folded all the time, but he was good at this.
All right. Well, it got kind of close. It looked like Michelle, was going to creep up and win this one. Nicole almost crapped her pants.
She won the veto.
Yeah. I almost spit out my dinner when Nicole said that.
Did you check out those electric blue underwear she was wearing?
Oh my god.
Was that issue with the costume or was
don't
that
know.
hers from home?
She forgot though, and she was like, "Oh snap."
There's no panties
Show my
built in
undies.
these.
Yeah, so
Right.
anyway, after the competition, Nicole's all like, oh my god, Korey, you're so smart. But then, okay, so they're celebrating with Victor, and they're like, yeah, Final Four. And I know it looked weird that they were saying Final Four with 3 people.
Yeah.
But that was supposed to be with Paul as well. He just wasn't
He
in
wasn't there.
Yeah.
So Victor leaves, and Nicole does not miss a second. She turns to Korey and goes, you think we should get one of those guys out?
Ah! At that point, she was still not 100% locked in with Paul and Victor, and she was like, we could literally do anything this week. We get rid of whoever we want.
We can do anything, dude.
Yeah.
All right. So James is all in his fantasy land thinking, I hope Nicole didn't forget about our Final Four.
This is great. We're going to get Paul out. Maybe you should talk to her. That group has not talked to Nicole all week.
It's so pathetic how they're like avoiding them. What is going on?
They think that they're good and they don't have to talk to them. It's really weird. It's really weird.
All right, well, Victor and Paul do a little comedy relief. They're hanging out in the safari room. They forgot what girls are.
Well, they see all these other showmances cozying up, and then they just have each other.
Hey, everybody else
We're just boning ourselves.
I was waiting for them to like start spooning each other.
No!
But they made up these fake dating profile videos, and Paul's was pretty funny. I'm garbage, you're garbage. Let's be trash together.
That's a great line. I love
Except
that.
that wasn't his accent.
No. You know, it would be kind of cool, though, if they were a showman.
A bromance?
Well, they are definitely a bromance.
Bromance with benefits?
Yeah.
All right, well, Michelle, she's really feeling the stress this week.
Yeah. She was getting called out for microphone stuff
She was
while
in
she was
bed.
asleep.
Yeah, what's up with that, big brother? So then this sparked this whole Michelle meltdown. She hates herself so much. She can't even look at herself. She feels like she's the most ugliest person in the house.
I feel bad for her because I think she's got some body image issues going on, but at the same time, like,
She's got
this
body
girl,
dysmorphia. She's got self-esteem issues.
she's all over the place. I was hoping they were going to show the part where she was talking about her clothes at home. She's like, my sisters are vultures and they're going to touch my clothes.
Don't touch my clothes. All right, so Paul tells Nicole he's okay with staying on the block.
Well, he also proposed this plan to, like, put up either James or Natalie to, like, freak them out before
The
what they think is
HOH?
going to be a double eviction.
That was a real toilet flush.
Yeah, but this made her question, like, does Paul not trust me? Like, what's the deal with this? But he ended up saying, like, oh, it's okay if you don't use it on me, whatever.
Yeah. All right, so it's time for the veto ceremony. And WTF was Nicole wearing?
You know in Pretty in Pink when she takes the two dresses and they're, like, okay on their
melds
own,
them.
but then she puts them together and
And
it's
they
just
look like complete shit.
that was this shirt, but with two witch costumes. What?
This shirt was ridiculous enough on its own.
I feel like the two things would be good separately, like in their own shirts.
Yeah, but then she paired it with some cutoffs and these old ladies' heel sandals.
Okay, anyway.
Where'd those even come from?
I had to get that out. I had
There
to.
was no 60, 70-year-old woman in the house who
I don't
brought
know.
those shoes.
Let's talk about the speeches for this
All
veto.
right. Michelle says, I got nothing.
Was this a little dig though when she was like, congrats on winning your first veto? Because, like, first veto in 2 seasons for Nicole. I don't know.
And then Paul, putting me on the block, not friendship, using the veto, friendship.
Yeah. I feel like that's something straight out of one of our puppet shows.
Yeah.
But anyway, Nicole, as planned, did not use the veto, which means that either Paul or Michelle will be going to the jury house this week.
James is okay with this, 85%. He trusts Nicole 85%. Is that
feel like-
less or more than before when he said, I hope Nicole didn't forget about our final 4?
I don't know.
Is that stock going up or down?
We've heard him
Can't
say
tell.
1,000 times on the feeds that his gut is saying that Paul's going. That gut's been talking a lot.
Yeah. Guys, let us know what you thought about all this in the comments. And until next time.
Much love.
Edit.